Hey everybody, this video brings me and Chris out to Reading, Pennsylvania, and we are here at Miller's Thrift, a thrift store we have never been to before. We tried to come here before, but they were closed. So they're open. We called. They texted you back, said we're open. We touched some fingers. They said we're open, so we're here, and we're already kind of excited because there's a seafood shanty sign out front. That's actually pretty awesome. I know you're freaking out.
Who remembers Seafood Shanty? That place was the bomb.
You should get one of those for your house.
I need to put that right in front of my house.
I'm thinking,
Seafood Shanty.
Ladies, I'm thinking right above the bed.
On the ceiling.
All right, so let's go find out what this place has to offer. Hopefully it was worth coming out here. Hopefully it was worth the wait.
We'll see.
We're going to find out.
The Seafood Shanty was definitely worth
worth the wait alone. All right, well, I'm already okay with this store because the first thing that I'm seeing when I walk in is a bunch of blow molds. These are so cool. Honestly, I've always wanted a full nativity blow mold scene for my front lawn. I'm not even a religious person, but I don't care. These are awesome. They've got a Frosty. I want to go, free Frosty, free Frosty. That's cool. They got the Noel candles. Those are awesome. You guys know how much I love the blow molds. Those are pretty awesome. Those are pretty amazing. What's the prices on these things? I have no idea. I mean, it's a thrift store. It's not an antique store. This looks a lot more antique-y than it does thrift, but it says thrift store, so I'm hoping the pricing is thrifting pricing, not Goodwill thrifting pricing, but normal thrifting pricing. Is Chris finding a bunch of party favors and whatnot?
Yeah, West for Camelot.
Oh, and they got Superman. Look at that with Supergirl. Oh, jeez, these are pretty awesome. Were they like little? Would you say they were like little keychain bag?
Yeah,
oh yeah, little wallets.
Looney Tunes.
Okay.
Sylvester.
These are cool. Is there a rollerblade keychain?
A request for Camelot.
Wow. That's pretty cool. New old stock. Those are cool. All right, well, I thought the blow molds were pretty cool, but no, forget the blow molds. We've got a ton of media here now. This is of course what makes a thrift store, a true thrift store. Tons and tons and tons of media. And already I'm seeing some cool things like the classic 39 episodes of The Honeymooners. That's really cool. Here's, Captain America, the First Avenger 3D. That's neat. I mean, I already had this in my own collection, but depending on the price, this could be pretty cool to pick up anyway. That's awesome. So, yeah, Band of Brothers. Oh, the Superman, I don't know what you would call this, the tin set thing, Ultimate Collector's Edition. That's what they called it. I used to have this in my collection, sold it because, I don't know, it was just, it took up a lot of room and I didn't need the fancy packaging, so don't have that, but seeing it sealed kind of makes me want to maybe pick that up anyway. I Am Legend collector set, that's really cool. So, all right, tons of media to look through. Already I'm finding some intriguing things like, Reservoir Dogs in the... the gas can set. That
we can light this thing
I used to have that in my collection 1.2 until I sold it. That's pretty awesome. You think about grabbing that? What are they asking about? $7? Not bad. So all right, lots of media to look through, and well, of course, I'm gonna look through all of it. Here's A Bug's Life on Blu-ray. This, for some reason, escaped me for the longest time. Back when Blu-rays were still kind of, sort of new, I was, of course, picking up all the classic Disney and Pixar and stuff on Blu-ray, and I could not find a copy of this for a good price.
Because it was so small?
I see what you did there. No, not because of that. Because I don't know why. I just could not find a copy of this for the life of me. It took me probably a couple of years to find a copy of this. But of course, that was
Get in there and really look.
That was a long, long time ago. This is somewhat common now, easier to find, but still, it's pretty cool. Depending on the price, could be interesting for the store. Anything else you want to chime in with? No,
I'm good. Well, if you put some lighter fluid and some magnifying on a Bug's Life. Some hot toasted buns.
Some people say it's tough to be a bug. I say it's tough to be friends with Chris.
That's right.
So I guess I'm just going to find a whole bunch of awesome Disney here. Here's the Disney Don Knotts set with Apple Dumpling Gang. Apple Dumpling Gang rides again.
Oh, so I'm just giving myself a knot.
Hot lead and cold feet. And Gus is funny though, because Gus is promoted as a Don Knotts movie. Have you ever seen Gus?
I've not, but I've heard about it.
It's about a horse. It's about
plays football.
He's a donkey. He's a donkey. Donkey who plays football. Don Knotts is in it for all of 47 seconds. He's like, "Hi, I'm Don Knotts. I'm here. Goodbye." But he's all over the artwork, and clearly, it's clearly considered a Don Knotts movie in it for all of 4 seconds.
They did that with Follow That Bird. They re-released it on DVD. They put Elmo in the package.
Was he in it for 4 seconds?
He's not even that. He's a background character. He's before Elmo became a big character. So he's a background Muppet, just off the side.
But they show him off as Elmo's in this, of course. Hey kids, Elmo's in this. Hey Don Knotts fan. a movie that stars
one fan.
Hey Don Knotts fan. A movie that stars a football kicking mule. Doesn't really have Don Knotts in it at all.
Maybe he's in the mule costume or something.
Now it makes sense.
It's a thinker.
I'm loving the fact that things like 4Ks are popping up at just thrift stores now. Here's Angel Has Fallen, which is this like the third one in the franchise now? Or I honestly forget. I don't think wow.
I don't know.
Leave comments down below. I don't think I've actually seen this one yet. I need to get around to actually watching that. I've seen the first two, right? And then this is like the third. What are you doing?
Well,
Stop. We're putting it back?
Oh, so it's not going to fall into your collection either.
Oh, how I miss thrifting with Chris. Please note the sarcasm in my voice. I already have it on 4K. I don't need that.
So fall it back on the shelf.
I need to go back to Disney. Well, if the movies weren't good enough, they also have a bunch of Game Boy as well, including, this is really cool, in packaging, the Game Boy Game Genie. I already have one, but not in box. That's actually pretty cool to see. And of course, the original Game Boy as well with its charger. And it looks like all of its... these the instructions for it too. That's neat. Yeah,
as well as the
Game Boy carrying case. That's cool. Again, I already have one of these. Don't really need it. This one's in pretty minty condition though. Looks really good. But like I said, I already have it. Plus a bunch of games that I also believe. Ooh, do I have Prince of Persia? I don't know. I have all the other ones.
Here's Ants to go with the Bugs Life.
To go with Bugs Life.
Look, and I can actually see this. It's actually not as small as I thought it would be.
Oh my god,
pretty good.
I got to see if I need Prince of Persia. So it turns out they're actually asking 18 for the Prince of Persia, which I guess isn't a bad deal, but it's Prince of Persia, not really a game that I was ever all that into, not really a game I see myself playing all the time.
What? Don't you win that with Maggie Gyllenhaal if you play the whole thing?
If Maggie, yeah, $18 for Maggie Gyllenhaal, I would totally do that. So what are you trying to say? If I buy this, then I get in with Jake Gyllenhaal, and then I get in with Maggie Gyllenhaal. Is that how it works? It's a whole like round circle thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If I could do that for $18, I would be all over that. But I'm thinking $18 just for the game alone that I'm not really ever gonna play. I'm just gonna pass. So as I'm looking at the Prince of Persia, Chris is over here oohing and ahhing over something, and I see a whole bunch of comic books. So. Are you oohing and ahhing over the Star Wars?
Oh, yeah, some cool aliens.
Okay.
Some droids.
Wow, is that R2-D2? Or, I mean, C-3PO's butt?
Kind of through his legs. Interesting perspective.
That's weird.
We have this cool one. The Resurrection of Evil.
All right.
But, you know, while I'm looking through all these
there's got to be Muppets or something in here, right?
There's something really cool. I think it was 80s Whiz Kids. But then I saw this book over here.
What?
Who's got the button?
Wow.
A TV book about, you know, this obscure little band called the Monkees. No one really likes the Monkees. They're not as good as the Beatles. That's for sure.
No.
You know, somebody may like them.
Hey, look, this is the band that is better than Beatles. Hey, look, I love the Beatles, but come on, the Monkees. This is actually really, really awesome. I don't know. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, whoa. Oh. Ooh. I thought it was actually autographed by a monkey for a second. Autographed by Dad.
From Dad.
Yeah.
I mean
that's
her
pretty
dad
cool.
could have been a monkey. You never know.
We should get this for Crazy Joe. Crazy Joe's the big monkey guy. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's interesting, but are you picking it up? No. Just showing off to me.
Just showing it off for you.
I'm passing.
All right.
Actually, this store has a pretty impressive retro video game collection. If that's your thing, you're gonna want to check this place out. All kinds of NESs and controllers and accessories, and they got a classic NES. They got a ton of games here. There's an Atari, an N64, and Wii, and PlayStation, and I mean the list goes on and on. Super Nintendo. This is honestly impressive, and kind of makes me want to get into collecting this stuff. But we don't need to go down that road. Just stick with the Game Boy. That's already bad enough. And then I turn the corner and I find yet more video games. And they got things like boxed Super Mario 64s. That's awesome. Genesis.
Well,
what's more than one Genesis?
Turn it on again and find out.
See what you did there. Wii controllers. I mean, again, just so much cool stuff. A bunch of Wii games and a ton more Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games here in the case. Now, most of these I have, though. Again, I'm seeing a few I don't have that are really tempting. I'm assuming the Mega Man 2 probably isn't cheap because it's Mega Man. So probably just unfortunately going to end up passing on that. So like the only game that I'm like really dying to have. Donkey Kong Strikes Again activity book. Again, if retro video games are your thing and you want a boxed NES, this is the place to come.
Look at this one. This is like
it's a Tron controller.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool as well. Yeah, again seeing all this makes me want to get back. I used to collect video games back in the day, and luckily I got smart and stopped doing that, except for the Game Boy, and that's what I just need to stick with because looking at all this makes me want to start collecting again, and I'm not going to go down that very, very expensive road. They even got swords at this thrift store, like including this one with this creepy, like, pokey thing, and they got a battle axe, and I mean, just, yeah, we can look at them. We have to keep our fingers off them, no actual touching them, but they are impressive. I'm thinking should we get some axes and have, like, an axe fight? Yeah? I'm falling over stuff. I'm not crazy, right? This sketch here of this sailor looks a lot like Brad Pitt, right? It's like a young Brad Pitt.
I think it looks like me.
And
it's like a split.
And then Chris woke up from his dream.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, you want to get stuck in a refrigerator?
The only way I want to go into a refrigerator is if they're dropping a nuclear bomb. But wait, what am I saying? That's crazy. That's insane. That can never work. Though jumping out of an airplane and using a raft as your parachute, totally believable, as we all know. Seriously, Crystal Skull, better movie than Temple of Doom. Just saying. This store honestly is just impressive. When we walked in here, I wasn't really sure what to expect, and then I just found all kinds of awesome stuff. Apparently, this guy actually buys stuff from like the closeouts of like lockers and whatnot, of like storage units, and that's where he gets all this cool stuff. It's amazing what some people have in their storage lockers that they don't pay for and just end up giving up. There's just so much cool stuff here. I'm honestly really impressed by this store. I see myself definitely coming back here a lot more. The sheer amounts of just video games alone impresses me. And then, of course, they got a ton of awesome media. And there's just so much cool stuff here. I guarantee you I haven't actually like looked around and seen everything I should be looking at. There is for a very small store, there is a lot to look at in here. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this place. Literally for the video games alone, I would recommend this place. So like I was saying, this store is just, for a small store, there is a lot to look through. And of course, leave it to Chris to find the one tiny little Muppet thing. And okay, you found a Bert and Ernie, but look at this. He found this teeny tiny little paint by number scooter. Of course you found this within the entire store. I'm not shocked by that. What are they asking on that?
$5.
$5? Are you picking it up? Do you actually need that for your collection?
I am looking for this mint in the box. It's the last one I need for my collection.
So, but for now, it's a placeholder until you find it in the box?
It is a placeholder because I have an animal that we picked up at ZoloCon that is like this too. This is nice. So it's already been painted and numbered. But I'm going to put this in the case.
Right, well, you buy that. I'm going to buy the Nickelodeon Slime washable pop and pink glue. That's awesome.
Slimy.
So they got tons of movies, they've got tons of video games, and apparently they've got tons of monkeys as well. I don't think I've ever seen this much monkeys in one store at one time. I know it's only two things, but again, that's a lot of monkeys for a thrift store. Here's the Monkeys Mobile for $40. That is also really cool. Did the Beatles ever have a mobile? I don't.
But they don't really look like a monkey.
You know what? The monkey, or I'm sorry, the Beatles did have a mobile. They had a yellow submarine.
That's right.
But I mean,
so much. A yellow submarine. Obviously, that's iconic. A car, everybody's got a car.
Please, who wants a yellow submarine when you can have a Monkeys Mobile? I mean, no, come on,
If it came with a monkey, that'd be something
Monkeys
different.
always have been and always will be better than the Beatles. I'm sorry. Just like Crystal Skull always has been and always will be better than Temple of Doom.
Get yourself a banana and be a monkey yourself.
The monkeys just keep on coming. So the owner just came over and said, "Oh wait, there's more. Look at these. They got season 1 and 2. Unfortunately, the only seasons of the monkeys in the original packaging. These really cool like record player packagings. I have this one in that package, but I have the second one kind of like a newer re-release of the packaging. But I don't know. These are cool, but they always have this problem where they kind of did that. My season 1 does the same exact thing. It was cool looking, but it wasn't very practical. The packaging didn't really stay together, unfortunately. But again, I have these. Those are cool. And they had a bunch of records over here as well. Look at all. Oh my, wow. There's a picture disc as well.
It's monkey business.
Yeah, that's cool. These are awesome.
This is the greatest hits and then the more greatest hits. Let's get them in order.
Some Davy Jones and wow. Yeah, this is awesome. See, Crazy Joe, where you at? We need to get Crazy Joe out here. He'd be losing his mind right now over all the monkey stuff.
Monkey see, monkey get.
Only if you're here.
Well, yeah.
Crazy Joe has to be here to get.
Well, yeah. Get but here.
I'm not getting any of it. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for Miller's Thrift here in Reading, Pennsylvania. This store was pretty awesome. We found a lot of cool stuff. We didn't necessarily buy a lot of cool stuff. We were picky about our pickups, but we did come across a lot of really awesome stuff in here. Very, very cool store. And they did mention they're moving to a much larger store come next year out in Burnville, Pennsylvania. So we'll be back. We won't be back here. We'll be back to this store in their new location next year because we got to check that out. Apparently, like, there's a whole like bottom like floor that is just full of like just stuff he hasn't even put out yet. So I can't imagine like what else we're gonna find. But anyway, guys, that's it.
Stuff.
Yeah, that whole floor, it's all Muppets and Figment. That's what it is. But anyway, we're done. It's cold. We're gonna get back in the car. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness, and check down below for a link to
Muppet stuff.
And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.